Hello, I'm Kaylee Rose with Lunation Mentoring, and today is day 9 of the 21-day Energetic Boundaries Reset and Reclamation. You can join us doing this on YouTube. You can join us in the Lunation Facebook group, Lunation Lunar Living and Feminine Archetypes with Kaylee Rose. You can also find these videos and some additional support at lunation.com, well, ourlunation.com. So OURLUNATION. So yeah, with all of that out of the way, today is day 9. We're talking about the aura. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up a screen for you. No, I want to pull this. I have multiple screens going on right now. Okay, we're going to try this again. Technology's messing with me a little bit. No, I don't want to share. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So today we're going to talk about the aura, what it is, the stationary aura versus the transitory aura, and then an exercise for sensing your own energetic field, sensing your own aura, and beginning to adjust things within that as you feel you need to. So what is the aura? It's essentially, it's your subtle energetic energy field that emanates from your body. There are different layers to it. I'm trying to remember. I think there are 12 different layers according to Barbara and Brennan, but 12 different layers that each have different jobs. Everything from protecting your life energy, to filtering ideas and beliefs, to connecting with spirits and capital S spirit, the divine, and then like various other forms of connection, various other forms of protection. When we did the shining the shining and grounding video from day 8, we were interacting with the aura without actually talking about the aura specifically. But your aura is very powerful. It can protect you from things coming in. It can attract things that you need. It can become more magnetic. But it's an electromagnetic field that you produce and that can interact with other electromagnetic fields. And so there are two main types of aura. There's the stationary aura, which if you want to learn more about the stationary aura, I highly, highly recommend you connect with Shalise Watson and her Illuminara company. She is an amazing resource when it comes to the stationary aura. I'll have to drop a link for her in the comment or in the description of this video, and in the comments on this video in the Facebook group. But to backtrack a tiny bit, what even is the stationary aura? The stationary aura largely functions as kind of like a lens that you view and experience life through. And it's something that you gained when you came into mortality, when you gained a body and came into this time-bound, physical body-bound space that is life on Earth. And it's something that you will shed when you are no longer in this mortal experience. And it's intended to support you in your mission, your life mission here on this earth. But it kind of shapes your personality to a certain extent, and it shapes how you view the world. And as you gain a greater awareness of it, you can use it as a tool rather than it being something that kind of acts on you a little bit when you have no awareness of it. But today we're going to be focusing more on the transitory aura, which is more of that protective, but also like attracting sort of energy. It has the 12 layers, and it can change and shift depending on your emotions, the health of your physical body. That aura is very connected to your chakras, and so the health of your chakras can be seen or felt in your transitory aura. And in my experience, the transitory aura is a little bit easier to sense than the stationary aura. Though the stationary aura is something that if you've trained your intuition sufficiently, you can pick up on that. The transitory aura is a little bit easier though. So we're going to be focusing on that. And so there are 2 exercises that you could potentially do to help you sense your own electromagnetic field, your own subtle energetic field, your own aura. One of those is one that you can find in the book Energetic Boundaries by Cindy Dale, which is a really, really valuable resource. And the other is just one that I've learned from various people that I've experimented with myself. They're very similar in nature, but we're going to start with the one. I'm just going to describe the one that's in Cindy Dale's book. And essentially what you do is you put yourself in a room that has very low light, and you get as relaxed as possible, perhaps laying down on a bed, doing some deep cleansing breaths, getting really connected to your own body, maybe doing a guided meditation or visualization. So you're just in this very relaxed, very open to your own intuition state. And as your eyes grow accustomed to the relative dark of that space, you hold your hands out in front of you and you gaze at them. Or you can gaze past them and kind of have them in your peripheral vision. And as you do that, you then connect more with your heart space, that spark of life that's within you. And you can kind of feel that as a warmth in your chest. And you imagine sending that through your arms into your hands. And as you do that, you can start to see almost like a lightening outside of your fingertips. Some people start seeing colors even, but you can start visually picking up on the energy. And you can even put your hands together and kind of play with expanding that energy, shifting that energy.
Mama,
what's up, buddy?
I want bye-bye. My last bye-bye dropping it in my notebook.
Oh no! Hang on just one moment. Okay, I'm back. I had to help one of my kids. All right, so back to what we were talking about. You can kind of experiment with expanding that light, that energy, and your capacity to actually visually see it. If you don't see it actually with your eyes, but you sense it in some other way, that's totally fine. You're doing it. It doesn't work the same way for every person. Different senses are developed in different ways. Different people have different strengths, different gifts that they have developed or that they were given. But you can, in this, you don't necessarily have to put your hands completely together. You can hold them apart and you can experiment with sending energy from finger to finger and seeing what you feel, noticing what you notice, seeing if you actually can, with your physical eyes, see something, or if you can just sense with more your spiritual eyes that something is happening. So that is one way to sense your aura and your own energetic field. that can be really interesting to play with. Another thing that you can do is you can rub your hands together, kind of waking up those the atoms that are making up the cells of your skin, waking up those electrons in your energy field and in your body. And then there should be some warmth or some tingling or some other sensation, and just playing around with how far you can move your hands apart and still sense it. And you can use your intention to expand that so that you can feel it and almost like make it into this ball in your hands. And if you're new to doing this, it may take more. Like, I feel this right now. I have this ball of energy in my hands, but I've practiced this. I've done this a few times. So it may come that quickly for you, or it may take a little bit more practice and leaving your hands a little bit closer together and exploring with that expansion of the energy. And then you can take your hands and just kind of run them, oh, I don't know, 3 to 6, even 12 inches away from your body. And just kind of sense, is there anywhere that you feel a change, where it feels almost like there's a hole in your energy, or where it feels extra warm? And you can just imagine inviting healing light and energy, life source energy, either from the earth or from your higher power and in the heavens, to come and repair and heal and mend and cleanse anything that you come across. You can run that all over your body. I've got something going on with around one of my legs. I'm just experimenting with sensing that, sensing your own aura around your body. And so those are 2 exercises that you are invited to experiment with as you reset and reclaim your own aura. Thank you for joining me for day 9. For day 10, we're going to be talking about arc lines. So I will see you for day 10.